Thank you very much. Can everybody hear me? Is that too far? Thank you very much to the Hidalgo Society for taking the time to do this, and more importantly, thank you, the public, for being here to listen to the qualifications. The position of sheriff has very demanding and necessary requirements. The sheriff must not only possess strong managerial skills, but have superior leadership skills. The sheriff must be able to work with public and private groups so that all possible solutions can be explored. The sheriff must be someone who can balance the needs of the public as well as the needs of the office. I have spent my career preparing for this challenge and have spent the last 7 years as your sheriff. This year I began my 40th year in law enforcement, all the while serving the communities of the Imperial County. Beginning my career with the Imperial County Sheriff's Office, moving to the City of Calexico Police Department, and then spending 28 years with the City of El Centro Police Department, the last 8 as the Chief of Police. I then ran for office of sheriff and was elected in 2006, taking office in 2007. I ran for a second term and was elected to my current term unopposed. I served with the U.S. Army's 82nd Airborne Division from 1970 to 1973. I am a graduate of the FBI National Academy, the California Post Command College, and hold California Post Executive Certification. I received an AS degree in law enforcement from Imperial Valley College and a bachelor's degree in administration of justice from San Diego State University. And in spite of severe fiscal challenges, the Sheriff's Office continued to improve its ability to provide the communities of the Imperial Valley not only unsurpassed law enforcement, but more community involvement. I have the proven leadership, professional experience, and formal education necessary to continue moving the Sheriff's Office forward. I ask for your support and that you vote for the candidate who is clearly most qualified to continue as Sheriff of this county. I ask that you vote on June 3rd to re-elect Ray Loera for Sheriff of Imperial County. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Macken, 3 minutes.
Yes, I grew up 5 miles north of Brawley in the country. I went to Mulberry School, graduated from Brawley High School, went on to IVC, and eventually graduated with my AS in Administration of Justice. When after graduating from high school, I enlisted in the Coast Guard, spent 4 years in active duty, and when I came back to the Valley upon my honorable discharge, I went to work for the Westmoreland Police Department. I worked there for 6 months before moving to the Brawley Police Department, where I stayed for the next 10 years. When I left the Brawley Police Department, I was working as a detective sergeant and moved to the Sheriff's Office for the challenges of working in a county agency. I spent the next 21 years working for the Sheriff's Office. I had the opportunity to work in every division of the Sheriff's Office. I started in the jail, moved on as a bailiff, moved to a gang task force, a reduction program, and worked as the Nyland community deputy. It gave me the opportunity to understand what the rural communities need from their Sheriff's Office. And I found that each individual community had specific needs that were different from each other. What the expectations were of the citizens in Salton City were very different from what the expectation of the citizens in Nyland. What Heber wants is very different from what they want in Winter Haven. I found that you have to have uniform rules, but you have to be able to focus the services being provided to the community and the expectations of the community. If you don't have that awareness of the community's needs, you are not meeting their expectations and they do not feel safe in their community. After being promoted to sergeant, I was assigned to the Salton City substation, and following that, I was assigned to the coroner's office. I oversaw the coroner's office for 3 years before being promoted to lieutenant. Upon being promoted to lieutenant, I then had the opportunity to manage every division in the Sheriff's Office. Administrative Division, Operations Division, and Corrections Division, in which I supervised or correction managed the operation of both minimum and main jail. I left the Sheriff's Office early. I was not ready to retire, but I did so because after 5 years of working there as a lieutenant, Under the current administration, I realized that they were not going in the right direction. They were not addressing the needs of the community. I tried to change it from within and decided it was best when I was unsuccessful to leave. I'm now running because I want the Sheriff's Office to move in a direction that provides service to the communities we serve. Thank you.